Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Wise Talk. I'm Kiran, and we got here Nanny Parker, Miss Margret Parker. As we are moving ahead on a track of becoming a superhero, Nanny is giving us a different superpowers each week. So up to now, we got three powers, and today we're gonna talk on our fourth power called what it's called, Nanny.
It's the power to adjust
Power to
or
adjust.
the power to accommodate. Most virtues have two names. Most
Absolutely.
powers have two names. The power to, this one is the power to adjust or the power to accommodate. Yes.
Yes, I think this is what we, as I said, honestly speaking, these all as you are saying the words, I'm thinking of like, hey, I'm doing the same thing day after day, and still I don't know that I got this power.
Right.
But only thing is like the way you are telling the power to use in your life, that's what we are not doing it. I think we are missing that part, so we don't know that that thing is my strength and my power. So
Yes.
what was the power to adjust?
The power to adjust. Well, firstly, just talking about the powers in general, because you were saying how you don't know whether you're using them or not. Usually what happens is we know nothing about the powers, we don't use them, we don't realize that we've got them, and then we maybe attend a workshop or something where people explain about the powers to us. And the first step is always that my consciousness is raised, my awareness is raised, so I know about the powers now, and it's like once I know about them, then I am in a situation, and after the situation has finished, I suddenly think, oh, I could have used that power. And actually that's a step in the right direction, because it's raised my awareness, I know about the power. And what I will find is that gradually I will start to think about the power before the situation rather than after it, and then I'm able to use it efficiently. But that step is important, and we should recognize
Yes.
it and acknowledge it.
Yes,
It's
it's
a step
it's
in the right
actually
direction.
a thing which you're sharing, and if we reflect that, and if we know that exact key, it's really easy to accommodate other people's behavior and personalities, everything in your life.
That's right.
So I'm super keen to know like how this power is represented.
So what picture, what image do
What
we have?
image?
Okay, what do you think? Have you got any idea what image it might be?
It's quite hard to recognize, because power to adjust, no, I can't,
Could
sorry.
be so many things, couldn't
Yes.
it? It's actually the ocean.
Oh really?
So, and of course, if you think of adjust, it probably doesn't gel that much, but if you think of accommodate,
Mm-hmm.
what happens with the ocean? Do you know what happens with the ocean?
That's what I was thinking, as you said, how ocean can adjust, as it adjusts many species of fish or thing. Is it related to that, or
One of the things about the ocean actually is that the ocean has no choice but to accept everything that's put into it. When you think about that, it's such a sobering thought, because it doesn't matter what it is, anything I throw on the ground finishes up in the ocean. So in a way it gives me a great sense of responsibility towards my actions, if I can just remember that. And I suppose we've all seen these terrible pictures of sea creatures whose bodies have been deformed because they've swum into maybe a plastic ring or something like that.
many
And
Facebook videos
yeah,
of people,
you see them, don't
people
you?
helping turtles and stuff. Yeah,
Yes,
no,
and
I've seen that.
it's so sad to see. So I think I always like to think about that when I see that image of the ocean. It just reminds me to be more responsible. But that's not quite what the power to accommodate is about. It's a good description of it, but it's basically about being broad-minded enough that I can accept the ideas of others, even though they might be different from my own. And I think we talked about this before with one of the other powers.
Power
The idea is that each one of us has a unique perspective on life, because each one of us is a unique being.
Right.
And it's such a lovely thought that I am unique. There is no one quite like me. And I have my own ideas, I have my own set of values. And I share those with people as I go through my life. But what I often find is someone may come from a bit different background to me, a different culture to me. Maybe they were educated in a different way. And so their ideas will be different. So the power to accommodate actually allows me to not expect that the other person will be the same as I am. That they will have their unique values, their unique perspective, and I just need to accept that. Again, another word that's used is the power to accept.
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely
yeah.
right. So I was just thinking, as you were explaining this power, I couldn't get clarified about what negative qualities I overcome with this power.
The negative qualities that are associated with this power are criticism and opposition. So again, if I have a different idea to you, maybe in the workplace, about how a job should be done, and perhaps maybe I'm a senior manager in the workplace, and of course what I'm finding is that there are all these bright young people coming along, young, maybe teenagers, early 20s, come into the workplace, and they're full of enthusiasm, and they've got all these ideas, and of course I know they won't work.
Yeah.
And I say it, don't I? I say, well, that won't work, will it? So if I can use the power to accommodate, what I can do is I can say, all right then, let's try it. And one of two things will happen. Either the person, this young person with the bright idea, will be right and we can take it on board, or it might be that we both find out that it won't work. So that's an example. We talked about this, I think, in the very in the very first episode we talked about that scenario. So this is the power that I can use in that situation.
As we discussed last episode, like each and every power goes hand in hand, and really I think if we work out which like how to use the powers, life gonna be really easy. As you said, yes, it's why it's called superhero. I just come to know like how hard to gain that power and use it in worthwhile way. So what will be your wise tip for me and my audience for coming week?
Well, the wise tip would be to behave like the ocean and be ready to accept the ideas and the opinions of others.
That's
And
Go
I
ahead.
had one other thought.
Yes.
We talked about superpowers, but we only talked about Superman.
Yes.
So I think we should bring in Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Like women are also Wonder Woman and Superman.
Yes.
Superhero. Like
Yes.
superhero could be
Well,
women
we're both
as women.
superheroes.
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone is superhero.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Nanny. Thank you so much for shedding light on this power. Guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and like, share and subscribe our Wise Talk. If you want to ask any questions, or if you want to know any wise suggestion from Nanny on any topic, please do comment on our video. Thank you so much.